Here are the Apocopop 10 Best Moments on Channel Orange by Frank Ocean. 10. The melody of Pilot Jones features a sweet major seventh above the bass on the word dealer. Combined with Frank's airy delivery, this symbolises a high point in a relationship that has since cooled. When the line is repeated, Frank sings in a lower octave, and the now winding tune avoids that note. 9. On Crack Rock, Frank takes inspiration from his grandfather's addiction and later recovery. The harsh realities that he sings about are reflected in the fractured breathiness of his performance. Even the hard consonants of the title are matched by the crack and crash of the snare and cymbals. 8. Forrest Gump is built on a falling three-note motif, heard on the words fingertips and cigarettes. The chorus also inverts that motif, using the ascending version in the text setting of the title itself. The outro develops this approach further, using both upward and downward leaps. 7. Like Forrest Gump, the main musical idea on Lost also consists of 3 descending notes. Meanwhile, the cheerful and catchy lead synth plays an important role in adding interest and energy. In this case, the outro breaks the word lost into melismas that recall the earlier vocal and synth lines. 6. The chorus of Sweet Life explodes with rich horn parts that suit the luxury described in the lyrics. The influence of Stevie Wonder is clear, especially in the details of Frank's vocal performance. The warm, jazzy feel here is down to the chord progression, which cycles around the circle of fifths. 5. On Bad Religion, a line about Frank falling to his knees spans the dissonant interval of a tritone. He rises to the note G, before dropping to the contrasting G sharp below, a better fit for the song's key. Frank later repeats a G that clashes with G sharp in the piano, conveying the pain of unrequited love. 4. Throughout Channel Orange, Frank juxtaposes different vocal registers to great effect. A standout moment comes after the pre-chorus of Thinking About You, where he sinks to a low G. Within a few seconds, he's jumped up almost 2 octaves, instantly ramping up the intensity. 3. In keeping with the subject, Frank uses an intimate, gasp-like tone at the climax of Pink Matter. On the words you and me, he flips into falsetto register, his bliss manifesting itself in the melody. Likewise, the repeated word pleasure stretches and strains, tumbling about at the top of his range. 2. For most of Super Rich Kids, the piano cycles patiently through 4 chords, like clockwork. But the first verse ends with a pair of 3-chord phrases that cut the progression off prematurely. A drum fill smooths over a return to chord 1 as the chorus hits, but is an omen foretelling what's to come. At this moment in the final verse, the piano drops out, and the untimely crash of the drums takes on metaphorical significance. If you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe. Here's the final entry in our countdown. 1. Pyramids is a freewheeling epic that compares Cleopatra to a modern-day woman working on the strip. The imagined future in the first half is heralded with the jagged waveform of a sawtooth synth. When we fast forward to the present, that old-fashioned timbre is replaced with a stark trap beat. Yet the contour of the synth harps in the chorus outline pyramid-like shapes, as if reminding Cleopatra of her past. Let us know your favourite moment on Channel Orange. Take a look at the Apocopop 10 playlist for more albums, including Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler the Creator, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon. See you next time.